Now, breaking news, we were talking about this hour. Turkish fighter jets have earlier on this evening forced down a passenger plane en route from Moscow to Damascus. They forced it to land safely in Ankara. RT's Peter Oliver's across what's happening here. Pete, these details have been coming through in the last three-quarters of an hour or so. This is believed to have happened earlier on this evening, yeah?
Yeah, so this is a story that's developing literally by the minute. What we do know is the Turkish Foreign Ministry has confirmed that F16 fighter jets forced a Syrian Airbus A320 to land in Ankara. Now, that was because that was a plane that was en route from Moscow to Damascus. We believe that the airport it left in Moscow was Vnukovo Airport, right in the centre of the city. The Syrian Foreign Ministry saying that the Turkish Foreign Ministry saying that the reason that this plane was forced to land was because Turkish intelligence officers had information that suggested that there was weapons on this plane en route to Damascus. Now, the plane is currently on the ground safely in Ankara, where border guards are currently looking through the plane, searching the plane and the luggage of the 35 passengers. Now, the further statement from the Turkish Foreign Ministry went on to say that his country would not allow weapons to enter Syria through Turkish airspace. Well, this comes after a summer whereby, as I mentioned, this plane was en route from Moscow to Damascus. It comes after a summer whereby there was hysteria in US media and elsewhere around the world with claims made that Russia was supplying arms to Damascus. Now, these claims were dismissed out of hand by the Russians. They said they had proof that they weren't, and said that they wouldn't be supplying any arms to Syria, that they remain committed to a diplomatic solution. But of course, this all comes in amongst escalating tensions between Turkey and Syria. There's been exchanges of artillery fire over that border there. And as this is a situation, it does have the potential to boil over and involve and end up with a much larger, much wider scale conflict. And off the back of those tensions on the border, we've also heard that Russian President Vladimir Putin should be set to postpone a proposed visit to Turkey that was set to come up soon. He's set to postpone that, we're hearing. Well, all of this, as I say, very much developing. What we do know is that a passenger jet en route from Moscow to Damascus has been brought down safely to the tarmac, being forced to land by Turkish fighter jets over Turkish airbase. That plane now on the ground in Ankara and is being searched by Turkish border guards.
Yeah, Peter, I've just got a few more details as you've been speaking there. I believe it's an Airbus A320 plane.
A320,
we think there were 35 passengers on board that plane. We believe it's now in the Esenboga airport. OK, well, we'll let you get across more of this story. We'll come back to you a bit later.
As soon as we can get that.
Super job. Thank you.
Thanks.